What's up, loves? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tiffany T. If you are new here, a super welcome to you. Y'all, I'm so excited for today's video because I feel like we're always talking about self-care. We're always talking about the activity, but we don't talk enough about the mindset. And you already know, if your mind is not right, none of what you are doing really matters, because it's not taking you anywhere. So if you're interested in that, I want you to stay tuned, because this is going to be a good one. All right, y'all. So I have 3 different mindsets that I think is so important that as we enter our, self-care space, as we enter our self-care era, if you've been following me, you know that I am doing monthly self-care inspo, just intentional dates. Of course, throughout the day, throughout the week, you do things just to take care of yourself. But I'm talking about where I steal away. It's not about anybody else, strictly about me, just focusing on myself and just giving myself that time, that space, whether it's more spiritual self-care or whether it's more surface, like just getting a massage, right? Going window shopping, whatever the case may be. I really took time and thought through, like, okay, Tiffany, after this, what is your mindset? Like, what is your mindset during it? Because it also can be distracting if you do a lot of self-care that becomes coping with not dealing with what you're going through. Y'all, run that back, because I want to make sure you heard what I said, because it can be really cute that we're putting out these self-care. I went to the spa, got my nails done, grabbed some Starbucks, right? But you're doing that because you're running from your reality. That's not the type of self-care that we want to be doing. We want to really do self-care that is enhancing who we are, that is healing us on the inside, that is just making sure that we take time not to just be the mom, not to just be the wife, not to just be the businesswoman, not to just be the sister, the aunt, the cousin, the friend, right? But to really be in tune with ourselves. So let's get into mindset number 1. And firstly, before I say this, I personally think that it is so important to set your intention before you go into your self-care activities. Like I said, if it's simply just a weekend where I'm doing like not absolutely nothing, but I'm doing things that are just fun, they're literally just leisure. You want to be intentional about, what is my mindset after this? Is it a woosah? Is it because I'm about to have a hard conversation with someone? Like, just be intentional about the mindset. So mindset number 1, you guys, is literally the nothing mindset. Like, this is, I just want to pause. I just want to breathe. It's honestly been a great season. I've been busy as a wife. I've been busy as a girlfriend. I've been busy as a boss, whatever the case may be. And I just want to do nothing. Nothing's wrong, but I want to make sure that I don't get to the place where so much is wrong, because I never stopped and just gave myself this space to just breathe. So that is the first mindset. If you want to, again, engage and indulge in self-care, which it is something that I absolutely think that we should make a lifestyle, one mindset that I think is so important is just that nothing mindset, where you don't owe anybody anything. You've given everything. The kids are good. The man is good. The business is good. And of course, there's things to be done, as we naturally will always kind of have something to do, right? A bill always has to be paid. We always got to, make a call or something when it comes to our business. But things are rolling. They're flowing. This is just the pause to give myself the break, because I've been killing the game. Okay. So mindset number 1 for self-care is that nothing mindset. Do not disturb. Thank you very much. Mindset number 2 is really important, because this is the one that I was kind of talking about before, that you don't want to be living a life of coping. And this is going to be the to do after mindset. And so what do I mean by that? You are literally taking this self-care, you're taking this time, you're stealing away. And during this still away, you might actually be taking notes. During this still away, you might actually be assessing. But the reason that this is self-care is because you pulled away from all the noise. You're not doing this in the middle of a business day. You're not doing this with your man. You're not doing this with your mom, right? Maybe during the to-do, you need to write down, have conversation with mom, right? Because you guys are working on your relationship, or you and your man, you got a real conversation that you need to have with him. But during this self-care, you're not having that conversation. You're just kind of jotting down, like, these are the things right now I'm stealing away to give myself a mental break, to really just come into some peace, to go again and take myself on a lunch, or to just get a massage, or to just read my book, just come away from the noise. But I know that after this, I've got some work to do. And during that self-care time, you may be writing that to-do list, or maybe you may write that to-do list before the self-care, so that during the self-care, all you're doing is just caring for you, because you know after this, you've got work to do. So that's mindset number 2, which is our to-do after mindset for self-care. And you guys, it's so important. The list alone is self-care, because there are literally people who are rotting on the inside. There are literally people who are in bad relationships simply because they never took the time to have the conversation to nurture the relationship that would be good for their lifestyle. So I really want you to think about the to-do after mindset when you go into self-care. Again, I know people who are like, listen, I prioritize it every week. I'm leaving the house. He got the kids. I'm going to get my nails done. All of that, it's important for me. Again, I have some very intention on a day to day, to where I feel like I don't need a whole lot of like still away. But also, you guys know, I don't have children yet, right? So that will change. That's why I'm sharing these mindsets with you, because it also depends on what season you're in your life. If you're single, it may be a totally different situation, because you may be able to at any moment give yourself self-care. If you're in a relationship, married, have children, have a more demanding career, you may not have as much time. So I want you to be intentional about the time by really taking these mindsets with you into that space. So again, our to-do after mindset means that I am still taking care of myself. I'm still giving myself this special treatment. But after this, I've got some work to do, and I'm going to have that to-do list done either before, or that will be something that I do during my self-care time. And the last mindset, y'all, and I want to say this is my favorite one, but I think they're all so important. But I don't know why this one just makes me smile. And that is the affirming mindset. Some of us, y'all, when we steal away, okay, it's cute and it's cool to go get that massage, and it's cool to go grab that Starbucks. But if you're doing it because you're in imposter syndrome, that's not cool. That third mindset is the affirming mindset. You might need that self-care day just so that you can go and pour into yourself, just so that you can go and remind yourself how beautiful you are. You've been consuming all of this content. I'll tell y'all something that I have struggled with. I've talked about it, is my skin. And when I'm watching all the girls doing their skincare and their pores are right and they're just clear, I'm just like, Lord, I need it. Okay. I need whatever, however they got it, I need it. But it is so important for me to make sure that I am affirming myself that despite the dark spots, you're it. You're beautiful. Okay. And so that is another very important mindset. So once again, it can be one of those things where you write your affirmations down, whether you get them from the Bible or they're just encouraging quotes, wherever it is that you get them, you sit and you read and you add them to your day. And now you just go and just take that self-care moment, take that self-care day to remind yourself, or you've put yourself in this mindset. And now instead of jumping into consumption through social media, you say, I'm going to back up and I'm going to go and give myself some special treatment. So listen, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I want y'all to comment below and let me know, where do you find yourself? What mindset do you feel like you really need to like dive into? If I can be honest, I would say one in three are probably like top for me in this season, because as far as like conversations and things like that, I don't really have many right now that I feel like I need to have, or if I do, they're not too hard. You know, that's something like really in prayer. we get into it, we go, we handle it with the Lord. But I would definitely say that number one, like where it's not always about, I got to do this, I got to check this off, I got to do the to-do list, I got to da 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 da. No, just go breathe and enjoy. Just go be a woman. Just go be God's daughter. Just go relax. Just go be Sydney's girl. You're good, babe. Okay, go enjoy. Like literally, today is actually Friday, and Valentine's Day just passed. And one of my gifts from Sydney was a massage. I got a 60-minute massage, a facial, all the things. And so I'm gonna do a full self-care day, and a portion of that is on his dime. I love that. Okay, and that's just the mindset that I'm going into. That is the nothing mindset. I'm just gonna breathe because I deserve it, because I want to, because nobody gets to tell me anything else. And then mindset number 3 for me again is just that affirming. I love watching a good girl that's growing in her stuff, that's growing in her space. But sometimes that comparison will creep up. So I have to make sure that I am affirming myself. I actually want to show you guys my vision board. I'll do that on another video, maybe going into quarter, well, you probably will see this around quarter 2, but going into quarter 2, I'll just share with you guys my vision board, which doesn't just have my goals on there, but it has affirmations, it has affirming scriptures on there, and just identity things regarding myself. So listen, I hope that you enjoyed this video, because I really seriously enjoy bringing it to you. So I want y'all again to comment below, which mindset do you feel like you really need to lock into, focus in on, and which one are you going to do on your next self-care day? I know for me, it's going to be number 1, the nothing mindset. We're pausing, breathing, and just going to have a good time. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.